Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Zarujarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. On the JP side today, we're going to be taking a look at the upcoming Extreme Z Awakening for the LR Prime Battle First Form Frieza. We're going to be taking a look at a potential rework for his super attack animations, and then we'll also be talking about what you need to do right now to start preparing for this Extreme Z Awakening, because there are some units that you are required to bring in, and we're going to be talking about what you need to do to get them all before this event goes live, and we'll be talking about some other information as well. A lot of stuff to cover, and I'll try to make it as short as I possibly can. So we'll get to that here in a minute. But first, make sure you're checking out those links in the description below for my social media pages and that Discord chat. Definitely look forward to seeing you over there. If you play Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Legends, or Genshin Impact, the Discord chat is a fun place to hang out and chat with everyone, swap friend codes, and other things like that. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that red subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date on future content like this. Drop a like on the video and comment down below if you have any questions or comments. So let's start out by talking about let's go over to the DBZ space. So we're going to be looking at basically the Japanese translation for all of the stuff that's in the news tab over there. So November 5th is going to be when this Extreme Z Awakening is going to drop. So, as of the recording of this video, it's October 20th, so you have a little bit of time still to go in. Even if you haven't done anything, you have some time to go in and prepare for this event. And it is going to be quite the grind, so we'll talk about more on that here in a second. But you can see that, of course, there will only be certain units that you can bring in, and it talks about that here. We've got all of these units are free to play, by the way. We've got the Prime Battle Super Saiyan Goku, there's an AGL Bardock, the Lord Slug, basically the Kaioken Goku fusion with Piccolo. We've got the Kid Gohan, the Piccolo, and a Krillin. We'll be talking about where to get all of these units and how to get prepped on that here in a minute. But one of the biggest things I want to point out is two units here. Well, okay, so first of all, we have all of these units will need to be Dokkan Awakened and Extreme Z Awakened. As of right now, the AGL Bardock and the Strength Krillin cannot be Extreme Z Awakened or Dokkan Awakened to TUR. However, we will get that here soon. So you can see on the 26th of October, which is a little less than a week away, we will get the Bardock's Extreme Z Awakening and the Dokkan Awakening, to where you can go to the TUR state. And then also, you can see that Krillin will also, you'll be able to purchase the Krillin from Baba's shop and get his medals to Extreme Z, or sorry, to Dokkan Awaken and Extreme Z Awaken him as well there. And you can read all of that in this little tab. But anyway, let's go ahead and just keep zooming along here. So the event where we'll be able to get the actual First Form Frieza is now available, and the event will basically, you'll have basically the stamina or action cost will be halved. And then on November 4th, you can see here they are it says we are planning to make adjustments regarding this is a rough translation, it's Google translation basically doing the translation here, but they're going to make adjustments regarding the movements and effects of the LR Frieza super special move production. So basically the super attack animation is what I get from that. So there's a good chance we're going to be seeing a super attack rework, and I'm actually kind of curious to see what they're going to do with that, if I'm reading into that right. But it does make sense, because this is going to be it looks like it's going to be a pretty big event, this Extreme Z Awakening. So hopefully it's going to be, just because of how hard you have to work for it with all of the units you're going to have to bring in, I'm really hoping that they're going to make this Extreme Z Awakening a very, very good one, and this will be a must-have as far as a free-to-play LR. So anyway, let's go ahead and keep taking a look here. So October 26th, we'll get the Bardock Extreme Z area, and then pretty much everything else is available starting now. Also, where we'll get the Bardock's story event will also be available on the 26th forward. But you can see everything else basically started today on the 20th. So make sure you're getting in and doing this stuff. So just a real quick side note, again, you have to have all these units Extreme Z Awakened. And the Goku's Extreme Z Awakening does require some of these units, and they've got or should I say all of the units that you can see here, he has his own little pool of units you need to bring in, and they are making that available as well. So you can get him Dokkan Awakened to the LR state and get him Extreme Z Awakened. So let's go ahead and jump in here and start looking at all this stuff. Try to make it as quick as possible, of course. So the Extreme Z Awakened stats, we don't know anything about that yet for the Frieza, but again, 5 November 2020, and you'll be able to get him through his Prime Battle event, which is the Summit of the Universe. So definitely get in there and start farming him out. And let's actually take a look here. You can see that the Ginyu Force gives you increased drop rates for the unit, and he will be able to be obtained from Stage 1, and then the Awakening Medals that you'll need to get him up to the LR state will be on the following after that. So, and you can also get the Frieza and his final medals from Stage 4 as well. It's a little bit faster of a farm, but of course is super difficulty, so it makes it a little bit easier for you to farm him out. And again, the Ginyu Force is going to be who you're going to want to take in there. So let's keep on trucking along. You will need, first of all, the LR Prime Battle Tech Goku. So again, you need to have him Extreme Z Awakened, as well as have him all the way to the LR state, of course. So I do recommend going in and rainbowing any of these free-to-play units out, because as you've seen with the Extreme Z areas in the past, they can be very difficult. So let's go ahead and look here. So we've got his Extreme Z area here, where you will need to bring in the LR, and all of these need to be Extreme Z Awakened as well. You need the LR Goku Black Zamasu, the AGL Cooler, the Tech Lord Slug, Tech Android 13, Int Final Form Frieza, and the Int Raditz. And again, all of them Extreme Z Awakened, and you'll have to take them into his event and grab everything there. And you'll see here you need 45 of his Awakening medals to get him fully Extreme Z Awakened, and then to get the unit himself. Similar to the Frieza, level 4 you can farm out the final Awakening medals and the Goku himself. And Vegeta's family is actually the boost or the increased drop for this event. And remember that you basically have a limited number of usable characters for the event as well. Basically, any free-to-play units for this event you can bring in. So Vegeta's family is the boosted drop, but again, it's not, you can't just use any units. So if you used to, when these Prime Battles first came out, you're very very familiar with that. But anyway, let's go ahead and keep going along. So we've got the Strength Kid Gohan, who will also need to be Extreme Z Awakened. You can get him from the Fierce Battle for Planet Namek. You don't have any increased drops, unfortunately, but you can get the Gohan from level 1 and his Awakening medals from level 7, and then you can get any of his hidden potential orbs, because he has specific orbs, from level 8. And then actually, let's go ahead and take a look at his, just so you guys know, he has his own Extreme Z battle, basically, and you can see the different medals that you'll need there for him. So you'll need, as with all Extreme Z Battle, Extreme Z Awakenings, pretty much you need 15 bronze, Extreme Z area, my apologies. You'll need 15 bronze, 40 silver, 30 gold, and 30 rainbow. So you make sure you Extreme Z Awaken him. And then also you've got, moving along, the AGL Piccolo, who is very similar to the Gohan in the fact that he has an Extreme Z area as well. You need 15 bronze, 40 silver, 30 gold, 30 rainbow medals. And you can get this Piccolo from the Fearsome Ginyu Force story event. He has no increased drops, unfortunately, but you can get the Piccolo and some hidden potential orbs from level 3 and his Awakening medals on level 6. So make sure you get him all the way rainbowed out. Some other decent rewards to grab from that event. But moving right along, we've got basically the Piccolo Goku, the Kaioken Goku Fusion unit from the Lord Slug story event. So you'll be able to go in, and he has his Extreme Z area available right now. You'll be able to go in, same medal count to get him Extreme Z Awakened. And you can see here, the Lord Slug story event has the increased drop of Namekians. And you can go ahead and you can grab a few units from this. You've got an Int Kid Gohan, the Tech Lord Slug, and the Strength Kaioken Goku Piccolo Fusion. You'll be able to get the Goku from Stage 4 and the Awakening Medals from Stage 6. So, moving right along, I'm trying to keep it going without making the video too long. We've got the Bardock, the AGL Bardock right now, that he does not have a Dokkan Awakening to the TUR state or his Extreme Z Awakening yet, but on the 26th of October, they will be dropping his Dokkan Awakening and Extreme Z Awakening, so you can get him from when his event goes live, because they will be dropping this on the 26th as well. It will be a Lone Warrior's Last Battle story event, and you can pick up the Bardock in level 8, and then you've got Awakening Medals at level 10 for him. So basically you'll just be able to, as of current, you'll be able to get him to the SSR state, and of course you'll be able to get him to UR, so you can do Hidden Potential, but you won't have the TUR state yet, to where it'll go to level 120. So you can get him ready pretty much by basically rainbowing him out. I would at least say have everything ready to rainbow him, put the 4 Hidden Potential paths and level his super attack up to 10, but I would recommend waiting until his Dokkan Awakening and Extreme Z Awakening to see what his stats will be, because he might have an infinite attack defense stack or something in his passive that will really tell you how you want to build his Hidden Potential. So I'd say at least get everything ready to rainbow him out, but don't do it quite yet. But yeah, get the unit farmed out and everything like that, because he will be required as well. Again, his event will drop on the 26th of October, or it will be coming back. And then the final unit that you will need to bring into this event is the Strength Krillin, who is available from Baba's shop for, you can purchase up, he can be purchased up to 10 times for 300 incredible gems in the Incredible Gem shop, so basically over at Baba's shop. And you can actually farm his super attack. So again, same thing with him. On the 26th of October, he will be getting his Dokkan Awakening and his Extreme Z Awakening from medals in the Baba's shop. And again, if you want to rainbow him out, get all of the copies, get his super attack farmed out, and have 4 extras of this unit sitting aside, and then wait to actually put all of his Hidden Potential investment in, because we don't know what that Dokkan Awakening and Extreme Z Awakening has in store for us, so we can kind of see what we want to actually do with his Extreme Z, or sorry, his Hidden Potential once we actually get that going. So, yeah, I know that's a lot of information to cover, but again, just to cover over here, you can see just that snapshot they've got of all of the units that you will need to take on the Frieza. So, I'd say if you want to get this this Extreme Z Awakening done for the Frieza, start farming him out now. I'm going to be starting farming him, trying to do my best to get as much of this as I can, and very likely we'll have this go through at least mid-October, so you should have plenty of time to get all this done and get him Extreme Z Awakened. I'm sure there'll be plenty of rewards and Dragon Stones to go along with it as well. And again, looking forward to seeing if they do actually do a rework for his super attack. It is pretty plain and bland right now, so hopefully they will do a rework on that animation, and hopefully it'll be very, you know, they've been doing a lot of animation reworks lately, and the newest animations we've been seeing have been very clean. So I'm actually excited to see what they will do with a first form Frieza there. So there you have it. That's everything that you need to know for now. So get in there, get farming. If you have any questions or you need any help with anything, make sure you drop as some comments down in the comment section below. And you can also go over to the Discord chat for any help as well. But hopefully you liked the video. That's everything for today. If you did like the video, go ahead and drop a like again. Comment below and check out those links for the social media pages and the Discord chat. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that red subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date on future content like this. Happy grinding if you are going for this. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming by and checking out the video. We'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.